Yep. Another milestone, another mini event. But this one's a whole lot bigger compared to the previous one. First, I want to clarify this is the first event since Thanksgiving to not feature a single set of lights. If you don't obviously count the ones up in the workshop, but those are there all the time. What I mean by is any other lights that are of course not these workshop lights. Yeah, I know. Finally, let's see how long we can go without using a single set of lights in an event. That's actually serious. I want to see how long I can actually go. Because like the last 3 or 4 events in a row, minusing the Thanksgiving event, have all used lights. I think we need a bit of a frickin' break. Speaking of which, let's turn these on just for the sake of this episode. Because they're just way too freaking cool. So today is Friday, January 26th of 2024. And the current time is 5:59 p.m. So I'm literally recording this like an hour before it literally gets entirely dark. Which is something I wasn't able to accomplish last time we did a milestone party, unfortunately. These are still here though for some reason, these green light bulb things. I still need to put those freaking away. Anyway, there's not much to say in this room, but the logo does look very, very nice. And ironically shares the exact same colors as the Legos Island one. Actually, all of these events share the same colors. So of course, on top we have 2 YouTube icons. And of course the name of course, my channel. And then of course 1,000 subscribers party with a heart that says thank you in the middle. Because, seriously, I really do gotta thank you guys for actually helping me get this far. I, again, really never thought I would ever hit 1,000, because it took like 7.5 years to finally get to 1,000, and it just made me think a few years ago, I don't think I'm ever gonna get there. But here we are! I literally even stated it in the Legos Island version of this party. So, yeah, anyway, fun fact though about this logo. This was originally going to be turned into a shirt, and it will still be the case. Unfortunately, this milestone came so freaking quickly after the January 24th update video that we did not have enough time to go out and get a shirt. Secondly, I had school those 2 days, with Thursday being the longer day, so yeah, little too busy to go out and get a shirt for this, but we have thankfully ordered one. And hopefully in the next episode, I will be able to show you it. But yeah, there is meant to be a custom shirt with this party. So, as you guys can see, this is how it looks. It looks very cool. This is the shed, by the way. And the only reason the purple noodle looks like that is because I was trying to get it on this little gate fence thing. And I'm pretty sure I did a very poor job of that, as you can clearly see. But on the shed itself, however, we do have one of the pinwheels. In fact, all of them are in this party, except for the spring-themed ones. So, yeah. With that said, there's not much to say about the shed. So let's move on to the tripod area, which, ironically, is the most decorated room in this whole party. So, this is also, ironically, where we're going to be finding our first item. This, of course, being the 1,000 subscribers background. Now, I know it may look a little tiny here, but that is mainly because, hey, I didn't need it to make it extremely huge. Now, why did I say that the tripod area was the most decorated room? Well, ironically, the reason it is ironically because it actually does have the most decorations, such as an orange noodle up there, a blue ring right there. Yes, I actually found it. We got another pinwheel right here, the background right here, a blue pinwheel right here, what's left of a certain blue pool noodle, and actually, ironically, that's the same pool noodle that this one broke off of, so yeah, this was like the last remains of it, so like, I think like right there in particular is like where it broke off, but hey, we got it still long enough for it to stick to the fence right there. Pretty cool. So that can explain why the tripod area ended up being the most decorated room. Now there are still a few more items in this party, and I do promise you there are a few more items. One of them mainly being the scarf that I got from Rose Crystal for Christmas in 2023. Now, why is this available here out of all times, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with this milestone? Well, first off, most importantly, it's amazing. So, yeah, and also it kind of matches the colors of this party, ironically. Like, that's actually kind of true. If you do look at it, it actually kind of does match some of the colors of this party. Actually, 2 out of the 3 of the colors it matches. So, yeah, it literally matches 2 out of the 3 colors in this very party. So, I guess that could also explain. So, what the frick is going on up there? I keep hearing those guys. I bet they're already gone. Dang it. But that can explain that. We have a pinwheel right there. That's like one of the last ones, and at least for those ones. We have a blue noodle right here, of course. And this is where a Blackpool noodle used to be. Right here, it used to stick to this fence, but apparently it fell over. We got a blue one right here, again. No, seriously, where the heck is that guy coming from? I hear him, but I don't see him anywhere. Anyway, we have our last item in this party, at least prior to the custom shirt. Okay, where is that guy coming from? I'm really starting to question, where is that guy? Anyway, this is... Hold on just one second. This is... Holy frick, I have to get it unbent there. Anyway, the 1,000 subscribers pin, which has my username at the bottom, the YouTube icon, and of course a 1,000 on top of it, which looks very, very, very freaking cool. Now, as for this room itself, outside of the item mainly, this last room, the Treeness of the Garden, mainly consists of one more pinwheel and a purple/blue pool noodle for some reason. I think this is actually, a purple one, but obviously you can tell it's been faded out. Now on the other side though, yeah, it looks, you know, pretty blue and purple. If I had to take a guess, this probably was a former purple noodle, but may have gotten accidentally mixed in with like blue or something. I don't know. Regardless, I'm actually probably going to be throwing out basically every single pool noodle I have here. Or mainly the ones that did get faded out, like the ones we saw in the tripod area. So this one and the light blue one in the tripod area, I think I'm going to be throwing those out right after this party, which goes until the 29th, by the way, much like the Legos Island one. Which is pretty freaking cool. And guys, with all that being said, that wraps up this episode of Backyard Videos. I apologize that there hasn't been that many this month. But when I showcase the custom shirt, that'll definitely give me a good reason to make an episode. With all that being said, what are your guys' thoughts on the 1,000 subscribers event? This is a very cool party. A great way to celebrate this milestone. And, yeah. So, overall, what do you guys think? And until next time, goodbye. I need to do this series more.